What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see an earwig? They're scary-looking pincers, the creepy myth that they crawl into people's ears. Well, don't worry. Earwigs are far less terrifying than they look. Today, we're uncovering the fascinating world of earwigs, from their mysterious pincers to their surprising parenting skills. Stick around, because we have some fun trivia questions at the end. Earwigs belong to a unique group of insects called Dermaptera, a name that comes from the Greek words for skin and wings. These nocturnal insects can be found all around the world, from lush forests and gardens to hidden cracks in your home. With over 2,000 different species, earwigs have adapted to a variety of environments. But what makes them so instantly recognizable? Their signature feature, those fearsome-looking pincers. These curved or straight forceps, known as cerci, stick out from their abdomen, often making them look like tiny warriors ready for battle. But don't be fooled by their appearance. Earwigs are mostly harmless and actually play an important role in nature. In fact, earwigs are nature's little recyclers, feeding on decaying plants, fungi, small insects, and even garden pests. So, while they may look creepy at first glance, they actually help keep our environment clean and balanced. Now, let's talk about the real mystery behind those pincers. Many people assume that earwigs use them to attack humans, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Their forceps actually serve multiple purposes, each of them essential for the earwig's survival. A natural defense mechanism. When earwigs feel threatened, they instinctively raise their pincers like tiny scorpions, trying to look bigger and scarier to any predator that dares to get too close. While they might pinch as a last resort, their grip isn't strong enough to break human skin, so there's nothing to be afraid of. Rival combat among males. Earwig males are quite competitive, and during mating season, they will engage in intense wrestling matches with each other using their pincers. The stronger male usually wins, earning the right to mate. Interestingly, male earwigs have more curved pincers, while females have straighter ones. This makes it easy to tell them apart. Hunting and grabbing prey. While earwigs mainly feed on plants and decaying matter, some species also use their pincers to capture and subdue small insects. Their forceps act like mini claws, helping them grab and hold on to their meals. Pretty cool, right? Earwig pincers are much more than just a spooky feature. They're an essential tool for survival. Most insects lay their eggs and leave them to fend for themselves, but earwigs break the mold by showing an unusual level of parental care. After laying anywhere from 30 to 50 eggs in a burrow underground, the mother earwig doesn't just walk away. Instead, she guards the eggs fiercely, keeping them safe from predators. But she doesn't stop there. She also cleans the eggs regularly to prevent mold and infection, ensuring that her babies have the best chance of survival. When the eggs finally hatch, the mother continues to watch over her young nymphs, feeding them and protecting them until they're strong enough to survive on their own. This level of care is incredibly rare among insects, making earwig mothers some of the most devoted parents in the bug world. let's clear up one of the most widespread myths about earwigs once and for all. Many people believe that these insects got their name because they crawl into people's ears while they sleep and burrow into their brains. But is there any truth to this? The answer is a resounding no. While an earwig could accidentally wander into an ear, just like any other small insect, they have no actual interest in doing so. The name earwig actually comes from an Old English term meaning ear creature, possibly because their wings resemble the shape of a human ear. So, while the myth may sound terrifying, you don't have to worry about earwigs sneaking into your ears at night. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question number 1. What is the primary purpose of an earwig's pincers? The correct answer is B. To fight other earwigs and capture prey. Earwigs don't use their pincers to attack humans. Instead, they use them to defend themselves against predators, compete with other earwigs during mating battles, and even grab prey. Males often have larger, curved pincers to help them in fights, while females have straighter ones. Their forceps may look intimidating, but they are mainly tools for survival, not weapons against humans. Question number 2. Why are earwig mothers special compared to most insects? The correct answer is C. They protect and care for their eggs and young. Unlike most insects that abandon their eggs, earwig mothers stay by their eggs, clean them, and protect them from predators. Even after the eggs hatch, she continues to feed and guard her young. This level of parental care is extremely rare in the insect world, making earwigs one of the best bug parents around. Question number 3. Where does the name earwig come from? The correct answer is C. Their wings resemble the shape of a human ear. The name earwig comes from an old belief that their wings resembled the shape of a human ear. Over time, people created myths that earwigs would crawl into people's ears while they slept. But this is completely false. While they might accidentally crawl onto a person, they are not interested in living inside ears. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.